What's up, guys? Welcome back. Remember, it's Fabio at mrjuniordev.com if you guys want to contact me, right? So, coffee time. Well, it's actually a latte, cafe latte. I usually buy the Nescafe ones. They're a bit stronger. They keep me awake, especially if I'm working long hours. So, yeah, you guys are probably wondering, no, what's this video about? I've been catching up, busy with courses lately, a lot of courses, catching up, touching up on my coding skills. So yeah, I've been coding a lot in Python, but yeah, I still got a long way to go. And actually, my eyes are pretty. My eyes are like burning from all the screen time because I've been in front of my laptop for days and days, for weeks, without taking breaks. I take small breaks, but not necessarily like the way it should. So it's pretty. I guess my behavior is a bit unhealthy. Yeah, so all the screen time is not good for my eyes. So I dim the brightness of the screen as much as possible. So yeah, nothing beats iced coffee. Um, I want to show you guys something quickly. So I've got numerous groups on Facebook. So cryptocurrency groups, programming groups, you name it. Even YouTube creator groups. So if you guys want to join my groups, you're more than welcome. You can just have a look at my Facebook profile and look me up under groups. So I'm going to quickly show you. All right, guys. So this is my Facebook page, and these are the groups that I manage, that I'm admin of. So I've got YouTube content creators, watch time and subscribers, Python programmers, C and C++ programmers, and then I've got funny videos, software programmers, I've got hackers, and then I've got cryptocurrency investors, and TikTok gone viral, and tech entrepreneurs, and YouTube channel support. So these are the groups that I have, and yeah, it's 10 groups. So if you guys are interested in joining these groups, especially if you guys are like, for instance, content creators and you guys want to just get helpful tips and ideas on how to improve your channel's performance, you guys are more than welcome to join one of my groups. I also got the programming groups. If you want to touch up on your programming skills, for instance, your Python skills or your C and C++ skills. I know C programming language is a bit outdated. It's actually not very like, if you think of C is not really human friendly. Well, none of the languages are, but I mean, C is really more. Um, the C programming language is closer to machine language than the other languages, because the other languages are more human friendly, more user friendly, if I can call it that. I find the C programming language the hardest language to learn out of all the programming languages. So Python's a good starting block, or starting language if you want to start out as a developer. So is you can also start up. Obviously, you need to know HTML by then. HTML is also a good, but HTML is not considered a language. Only CSS and JavaScript, those are considered languages. And yeah, especially when you use them in conjunction with each other, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, then you can build very uh, big applications with versatile you can build big applications and big websites with versatile interfaces and great functionality, especially when you're using JavaScript and even React JS. So yeah, these are the languages to learn. And yeah, I mean, there are a lot of resources online, but don't feel you will most likely get very overwhelmed. So yeah, I think just start learning the basics, like start off with the fundamentals. Fundamentals are so important. Once you're good at your fundamentals, then you can basically do any language. You can program in any language without any effort or less effort. So, for instance, start with Git because you need to learn Git's push and pull functions, how Git is used, um, command line prompts, and all of that. So, yeah, look, and obviously create a GitHub account. That also helps. Then you've got an online repository where you can push all your code to, and you don't need to worry about space on your PC itself. You can just push it onto GitHub. So that always helps. Um, when you're building a big application like the Amazon clone or Uber clone or anything like that, those kind of applications take a lot of space. Um, yeah, they eat up a lot of memory. So yeah, it's best to push that kind of code into a external repository so that you don't lose the information. Everything is there, the data is stored, and yeah, you also don't risk running out of RAM, or you don't risk running out of memory. Okay, so yeah, guys, you can join one of my 10 Facebook groups if you'd like. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching my channel. I think it's awesome that I've got such a huge following, but I'm trying to grow my following, grow my influence. It will take quite some time, you know, like with anything, it takes time. The same as with programming languages. Don't go straight into it and try and speed up and like copy and paste code and all of that nonsense. Just take your time and learn at your own pace. Don't compare yourselves to others because we are we aren't the same. Our environment is not the same. Our circumstances aren't the same. So we can't compare ourselves to each other, to one another. Rather, just focus on now, but like take your time, and when you learn each language, try and learn the fundamentals, learn it properly, and yeah, don't be in a rush because you're gonna see if you're not actually learning, if you feel like if you're not actually actively learning the stuff, like properly learning it, like for instance, it's got a lot to do with understanding. So it's a lot like mathematics in many ways. Um, but I mean, you actually have to make an effort. So you have to be patient. It takes time to chunk all this information into your mind. And I think everybody's capable of learning. There's no doubt about that. We learn new skills every day. We don't even realize it. So Look, knowledge is power. Certification means nothing. You know, certification means absolutely nothing. Those those times those times of, oh, I have a degree, I have this, I have that certification, I've got that. It means absolutely nothing. It's those days are gone, which is, I think it's fantastic. I mean, yeah. So even more so today, even more so nowadays. So yeah, look, just take your time. I'm telling you, if you take your time and you learn the fundamentals from scratch, slowly but surely, as if you were at school, you'll actually be faster than everyone else, because everyone else will try and jump over hurdles as quickly as possible, but then they're not actually learning what they're supposed to be learning, and then they will have a lot of knowledge gaps, a lot of missing information, and then they can't complete the puzzle. And when they're not actively learning, they're going to struggle in the real world. They won't last, and then you're actually wasting time. You're not. You think you're saving time, but you're not actually. You're actually wasting time. So you could be 2 years um, looking at the stuff, looking at the code for 2 years, 3 years, or whatever, and copying code, and then you actually never ever learned anything. So you actually have to know the fundamentals, learn from scratch, learn by doing, practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect, no doubt about it. It's similar to mathematics. When you practice your mathematics, your algebra, your equations, how did you learn? You learned by practicing, because some things are just really, really hard to learn, you know, like, for instance, the equation of a circle or something like that. You know, it's stuff that you just need to practice. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video insightful, and I really appreciate you guys watching. You guys are super awesome. Peace out.